because you know intelligent companies use Celsius, and by companies I mean countries.
This is like this is the starting to get warm weather. This is not the it's hot weather.
Yeah, you're in Australia. It's gonna be really hot.
It's like 8 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Florida next week. I'm not looking forward to that.
Enjoy.
It's gonna be warm. I'm gonna be sad.
So, you guys, as humans, can't really see much, but there is a light source coming from the sort of end of that burial chamber there. Why don't you give me little initiative rolls, and we have a fun time.
All I had was black. I didn't realize my camera was in the.
Yeah, you gotta scroll a good ways down.
Yeah.
I did the whole catacombs thing, but then I realized it's not fun to just have you crawl through the whole way. So,
that initiative makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Do you want me to
I
do a
didn't find
stealth as
myself.
well, or will I be using the stealth from before?
Oh, what was it? Because yes, you haven't been seen.
17.
Yeah, you haven't been seen.
Okay, so 17.
They haven't seen me yet either, have they?
No. As far as you know,
My
we'll see on
stealth
their
from
turn.
before- Well, I guess my stealth from before was a 30.
Yeah, it was insane.
They aren't seeing you. 1 in 20 chance they see you.
Yeah, they've said. As far as I know, there's one person. One of those people is here.
That's true. That's what they said. I have my monster manual on the floor so I can see the monsters.
Are these candles here lit?
Yes. Hence light.
Okay. Can I put them out?
On your turn, maybe. Tobias. It's your turn. Sorry, I need to set everything up. Your turn. Sort of thing you're like, okay, at this point we're just gonna fight, you know?
I think that's the plan.
So, these guys haven't seen you before. You can't, like I said, if you want to drop down there, you do need to give me an acrobatics check. Otherwise, you're going to need to take the stairs.
Oh, I understand what's happening.
That's why I described it beforehand, because there's no real way I could have shown that.
Right. Okay, so that actually changes everything for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and, like, jump down on this guy.
Okay, so you can't see much because you're a dirty human. You are on a stairwell.
I can see.
You can jump from it. You can jump from here. Yes. That will be an acrobatics. To sort of jump on him.
I will do so.
Where you would have to do like a weird triangle jump, like you would speedrunning Super Metroid. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna roll. You absolutely do jump on this guy. It's a sort of a like, do you hear that? And you're freaking like.
Yeah. And then two
leap on
swords come down and try to stab him a couple
Give
times.
me some rolls of advantage.
Wait, horror movie style. Do you hear that?
Oh, the 11. That's sad.
Oh, you should just stop like saying things.
The second one hits.
I believe you. Okay.
Oh, you instantly kill him. You actually decease this man.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, did you hear that?
like,
and then just shadow. He's gone.
Tobias just comes down. He blocks the first sword, is killed by the second.
I can't see the scene, so I don't know if there was anyone right next to him, but you just like disappear into the darkness again, horror movie style.
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
That's my turn.
Cool. Next up is Aelinor.
Okay. So I am a little confused. I know you explained it, but so can I jump down from over here?
If you want to, you will do an acrobatics check, otherwise take some damage.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, so like right there.
Yep, give me an acrobatics.
I'm so good at acrobatics checks.
You take damage. You take 1 damage. But you fall prone, which is 4 damage. So at least I get something.
Alright,
you know,
so
that makes
half
it...
my movement to stand up, so it's like 15.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's 15. So I'm like, what, right over there?
Mhm.
Alright. And then I might as well double move, right?
well, you used your action to jump down, more or less.
Okay.
All right.
All I can see is animal. This goes away, comes back. Goes away, comes back.
All right. One guy is going to take position and is going to fire a crossbow at Tobias. Which doesn't hit because he rolled a 4. Very much not a hit. Hits the wall beside Tobias. Tobias, considers about how elven accuracy is clearly just a meme. And the other guy sort of takes a position and goes in for a short sword strike, which again is a miss. You manage to dodge up the stairs a bit. I just still think about how you just Batman that guy. I mean, I guess Deathstroke that guy because you killed him with sword, but still.
Yeah.
7. That guy runs up as much as he can behind Eleanor, but can't get to you completely. And this guy will take a crossbow shot at Eleanor, who also misses. These bad guys have bad dice, apparently. Virik, what do you want to do out here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I can see things again. Let's see what's going on. Okay. You know what? I'm going to... you know what? I'm going to boomerang the one right in front of Eleanor here. From up here. I'm going to stay up here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do I have am I stealthed enough to get an advantage?
You
on
do
this
have
boomerang?
advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Hey!
What? Wow.
And then boomerang catch. Come on, catch. Hey,
Yeah,
catch.
that's real good. You, Eleanor's like jumps, lands awkwardly, has to get back up and starts moving with the sword. You hear a thwack behind you, turn around as an elf just hitting the side of the head with the boomerang, just oh, what the? And it goes back up to Virik. Ugh. And especially it's super creepy too because all Eleanor can really see is the elves' eyes catching the light with their dark vision, which is spoopy. Halloween!
Like cats. It's like the cat eyes in the dark.
No, the cat eyes are gnomes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Explicitly.
Okay.
Tobias.
Okay.
Back around to you.
That's gonna be a super good roll for my first attack.
Super. Excuse me. That's actually a super bad roll.
Oh. Well.
Stop
I need to
doing
stop
that.
BMing you. I make fun of you
Actually,
and you
keep
win.
doing that. Keep it.
No.
This is doing every
Can
time.
you make fun of me when my guys are attacking, please? That would be nice. I would really like to see the records of how crits have been in this fucking game. I want to see an Excel spreadsheet of crits and fumbles.
These games crits have been insane. Both
No.
ways.
You don't kill this guy instantly. But it's one of the things when you turn around and with your swords, you see the fear in this elf's eyes because you straight up Batman the dude. And then you just cut him and he sort of staggers back and tries to redouble in his efforts there.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move myself to that side of him and call that a turn.
Alright. Now it's the King of Spears' turn. Who you see back
Ooh,
here
That's damage.
in the light is an elf that looks kind of old and frail. He's got, when he starts moving, a very definite limp, and there's a metal clank with every second step. And he has a sort of a face mask made of a sort of brashish metal that's covering a good deal of his face. And when you see closer, it's because there's just a horrible scar there that's just down to the bone. And when he sees all this happening, he just sort of goes to exclaim, but just starts pointing and sort of uttering very simple elvish orders of just kill them. And then will, with surprising speed, despite the limp, will run up behind Tobias with a Kopesh and will hit.
I believe you.
I like the sword he has, though.
Kopesh glints in the light as he strikes. And he actually, sort of hits you with the khopesh and drags back along your shoulder, managing to take you by surprise for 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he sort of like stands there behind you and just says, I don't know who you are, human, but you are way out of place. And Eleanor. You are muted. But I assume you're attacking him with your greatsword. You miss.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Actually, I'm just going to take the attack of opportunity as well and
Just
move
run
over
past
here.
him.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see.
To go help.
I see you.
Yeah, he misses. Effortless. Complete miss. This lad in the far corner, that's actually not even on the screen anymore on the camera, is actually going to crossbow up at Virik.
Okay.
Virik, what's your AC?
It's 13.
If only it was 14, you wouldn't be hit with a crossbow bolt right now.
Oh, but am I?
You have that already? I thought you
Yep.
didn't get that for a lot longer.
Nope.
Ah. Ah! So he
That's why
he thinks he's getting the slip on you, shoots you with a crossbow bolt, and you catch it.
And I'm actually I'm going
reduce
to spend a key to
Yeah.
throw it back. What do I roll? So just
You make a
do 20.
ranged attack. Yeah. Give me a moment. You might have disadvantage on it. You do have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay.
Because he's just slightly out of range.
Do I just do a disadvantage with...
Just a disadvantage. Ranged attack.
It's like I have proficiency anyway, so and it's a dexterity-based thing.
Just do a
isn't it?
boomerang
So-
attack, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah,
wow.
that's a hit.
And how much? What do I roll for damage then?
Let me just check. It is a D8.
Hey.
So this guy thinks he's getting you by surprise, fires at you, you catch it, throw it back, you basically, like, the bolt goes through him and pins him to the wall, and he's like, ah! And, like, in Elvish, you just hear, like, who are these people? And starts, like, wrenching himself free, like, just with this spray of blood.
Yep. Just double checked, just because you had me worried for a second. Deflect missiles is third level.
Yeah. No, I genuinely thought it was another one. So this guy is going to attack. That's kind of pinned between Ayla and Tobias. He's going to attack Tobias. Disadvantage. And
Fair
hit
enough. Oh, good for him.
for 8 damage. If you pinned there, the other
Excellent.
guy who's further along, because it's a little long fight scene, is going to move a little bit, and then he's going to shoot at Aelinor. It's going to be an easier target. But he misses horribly. Okay. Virik, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to use the ruler. Oh, that works.
Are you also sort of around 10 feet up?
Oh, okay.
Just so
So
you
you.
If you're trying to do
so-
range for something?
Okay, so how's that going to work? Do I have to move down here to get not disadvantage, or can I go from like right here on the top of the stairs, that sort of thing?
It depends what you're trying to do, doesn't it?
I'm boomerang. Basically, I just want to
yes,
boomerang
if
that
you,
guy.
If you don't want, if you want to be,
Okay,
you
then
need to
I'm
be
gonna
down
roll
the stairs to start
3,
not getting
4,
disadvantage.
5, and I'm
Yeah,
going to boomerang.
exactly, that's fine. Are you boomeranging the guy who's sandwiched, or?
Yes, for now to get him out of the way, because we clearly have something bigger to deal with now. But I want him gone. Why is it not working? There we go.
That's a hit.
Hey, okay. Oh, but nope, the boomerang's gone now.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a second one. Good. Okay. And I'm gonna go 6, 7, 8.
You know what? Fair. Tobias.
That guy's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is? Oh, damn.
Yeah, you just sort of like start running before you even like see. You just feel it connect. But this guy just sort of like you hit him in the neck and he's down like choking on his own blood.
It's like it wedges in. That's why I don't get it back. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
All right. I'm
I'll
going
allow
to
it.
use my action to drink a health potion.
It's a bonus action in Ollie games.
Oh.
Speeds up the flow
If
of
you're,
combat.
yeah,
a little.
drinking it yourself, I think. And then
Drinking
if
it
you
yourself
give
is a
someone
bonus
else
action. Giving someone else is a full action.
Then, okay, I don't know why this isn't working, but hold on.
It's a metaphor on how it's easier to help yourself than to help others.
For a very mediocre amount.
That's a very that's below mediocre. That's a poor amount.
So that's pretty cool. I still have my action, which is exciting. Okay. In that case, I might as well try to stab this gentleman with a sword.
Go ahead.
Perfect.
Oh no!
It's one of the things you go for the sword strike and he just like throws your sword across the room with a disarming sort of
What?
smack on your pressure points.
All right. I'm gonna move around him, which I realize is a little sketchy, but that's fine. And then I am going to, oh, shit. This is my item interaction. I'm gonna pull out the dagger that I bought earlier in the day to get in my offhand.
Secretly, I hoped that would happen at some point. I'll be honest.
That's actually
because
great.
that is the other weapon that I have with me, so I'm gonna take that out
Exactly.
and ready myself for what is about to happen. And that is my turn.
And he is going to attack you.
I believe you.
Oh, what's your AC again?
16.
He hits you once. He hits you twice.
Sick.
Each attack deals 9 damage. Just
I'm so glad I drank that health potion because I'm still up.
Oh my god!
Yo! 2 HP.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where he like does this almost like effortless combo to you with like, oh, elven accuracy, and he even expects that to be like a killing blow, and then you just sort of stagger yourself back up, and he just seems incredibly unamused. Speaking of unamused, Eleanor. You're muted again. Do you have loud puppies?
I do have my puppies.
That's why.
I cannot hit a single fucking thing this session.
All your luck is going to everyone else's 20s, and that's just,
Not gonna happen.
yeah.
Shocking.
That's funny. Alrighty. So, next up is his men, who are going to. This guy is just gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've just seen something in the turn order I'm not a fan of.
What are you talking about? And this guy's gonna run up behind Aelnor, and your AC is what? 16, 17?
16.
Yeah, they can't make that. Even with like a pretty good hit, like just trying to get behind you, your armor's incredibly tough. This guy is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa! He can move far. Or did
Well,
they?
they're
okay.
dashing. They're using
Yeah.
like they're trying to get to you as much as they can because you're just hitting there, pinking away at them.
Then they're gonna love my plan next.
Virik, an elvish
Whoa.
man walks through the wall and grabs this guy, or tries to,
Okay.
and succeeds. I never have a D4 when I need them. They are the most easy to lose dice. They filter to the bottom of the bag, I swears it.
And they're like the best to step onto.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're the worst.
And it's one of those things where it grabs the guy, and this guy literally screams in like shock when this spirit like comes up behind him, and you see him sort of like the hand grabs him, and slightly sort of spectral blue. You see like a blue energy just be like absorbed into the spirit behind, who just has like this emotionless sort of face on.
Okay, so that happened.
And there's another one. Varric. Now there's ghosts.
Yeah. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna pretend to the guys next to me that this is part of the plan.
Yeah, as you should.
Yep. I'm just gonna. I am going to flip down here. Like that. I'll take the.
Acrobatics.
Yep. And I assume the attack of opportunity, or is that depending on how well the acrobatics go?
You are also
Oh, never
getting-
mind. Oh, lovely.
So, you're getting the attack of opportunity. As you try to rush away, like the guy's like, "No, don't leave me here!" and like, just like sort of grabs at you and just before like, and then thinks he has to attack you and stabs you for 5 damage, and then also you fall and crunch on the ground for 9 damage. Just falling incredibly
Fuck it.
awkwardly. It's one of those things where you're trying to like jump and flip away, but you can't take your eyes off the ghosts. And just crunch on the ground, and you feel something twist or broke, or it ain't how it meant to be.
Okay. Good. So I have half my movement, probably even like less now, because how many spaces would I have left? Just 1,
Half your movement.
2. But how many? Because that's a jumping down slide thing. Would that,
That was
be
your
a
action to
count of-
jump down.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm actually gonna like hand off my sword, like to slide. Like I'm gonna drop it over in Tobias's direction. My short sword.
Slide it across the ground to his feet.
Yeah.
Good. Next up is Tobias.
Okay. Well, I guess first things first. I'm going to try to stab a person with a short sword. Does an 11 hit him?
No.
I believe you. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to drink and heal? I mean, if I do, it's probably not going to be enough to keep me up anyways. So I'll use my bonus action to try and attack him. A second time. Does the 17 hit him?
17 does hit.
Okay.
That's good damage,
8.
actually.
It's
really
really
good.
great damage roll from the random dagger. Okay.
Anything else you can do?
This is unfortunate. No, I think I'm just gonna stay put where I am.
Alright. King of Spears is going to make 1 attack against Tobias. Which hits. It's pretty much no matter what, you're going down.
Oh, rip.
For 8 damage. And then swings at Varric next.
Oh, he's gonna take us both down in one
Which also
turn.
hits for 8 damage.
How much health do I? Oh my
And
god.
you're down to 1 as well.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. Eleanor, Varric, you hear that noise again. Like chimes floating through the air. And from this grave, from this tomb back here, you see a spectral figure rise, more corporeal than the others. Almost like sort of just the strange silhouette of a person taking their sword from the grave, although it is of course spectral, and points at the King of Spears over like Tobias's body. It says, "You will die for what you have done." It will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sort of push Tobias out of the way. Eleanor.
That works.
Well, he still pushed Tobias out of the way, leaving a trail of blood
Yeah.
as Tobias is bleeding down out. Yeah.
All right. Let's try this again.
Who are you attacking?
The one in front of me. The bigger bat in front of me, not the medium
king,
small guy
yeah.
behind me. Yeah.
Cool. That's a hit.
There we go. And I will also smite.
I was kind of hoping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Might be overkill, but you know.
It's not overkill. It's not a kill.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's close. You like managed to finally get a hit on this guy because another ghost actually is just walking up, just like putting itself in like a very sort of regal elven swordsman position coming up to this guy, and he is just in a moment of not being able to defend himself properly. You can just sort of hack away and finally get through to him, and then smite, making him feel the fury of the cold north winds. And he just yells and kind of lurches away from you best he can, but there's just this horrible bleeding wound in his side where his armor is torn up. And when he tries to move away, he like staggers into Virik, who is not in a position to really stop him. He is incredibly hurt. He's gonna try and run away. Get an attack of opportunity. Eleanor.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Got an attack opportunity. Someone's trying to run away from you.
I wasn't quite sure if you're talking to me. I don't.
That-
Do I get an advantage on that one or no?
I
I didn't see where he was.
No, he was here. So no, you didn't have advantage.
It'd been two more turn orders away. You might have, because I had plans. But oh well.
Guy ran now. See,
Yeah.
Well, 20 is so slow for me right now.
running through the ghosts, which the ghosts don't
Oh, that's
appreciate.
always a great idea.
Yeah. The ghosts are swatting away at them. Sometimes they grab and sort of leech more power. Sometimes they don't. The elves are trying to run away because they didn't sign up for ghosts.
They were okay with the zombies, weirdly enough, but the ghosts, that's where the line is being drawn.
How do you know these guys were okay with zombies? The zombies killed everyone there.
That's actually a good point. And the only guards that went there died.
That's why they need to unionize.
Uh-oh. Well then.
This ghost tries to grab at you, Aelnor, but you manage to turn and get out of the way. So it's not very dexterous. It's kind of like how a zombie just sort of lurches at you.
Do you have any healing potions on you, Tobias?
Yeah, I have 2.
Virik, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to, I guess I could try and... You know what, fuck it. I have to either attack or disengage, meaning there goes my action for my plans anyway. So, I'm going to, try and unarm this guy down before I run.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you can do it now. There's no reason not to.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Okay, and one more.
That is.
Hey! Don't know why I didn't roll that one.
Do you want to leave him conscious?
You know what? In this case, yeah, let's leave him conscious.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you mean like?
Do you want to leave him
unconscious?
unconscious instead of killing him? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, you can absolutely, when you sort of like knock him out, and the King of Spears goes out like just flopping against the wall.
Okay, so I'm guessing this guy is still. Oh, I can't. Why can't I ping? There we go. This guy is still looking hostile.
It's kind of incredibly hard to tell.
I have a chance to try and go fast, or have interesting things happen. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go to here, and can I move around over Tobias's body, but still be in like range for this guy? I haven't like left his. Hey.
If you technically no, but if you feed Tobias a health potion and move away again, I think that's fine.
Oh, okay. So I can't do that this turn though, because
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can't.
have an
You
action
like
back.
you can stay on Tobias's space while he's unconscious, I suppose, but you can't be on his space when he's conscious.
Yeah.
So, is that as far as you go, or do you? Well, yeah, you've already used your actions, haven't you? So exactly.
Yeah, I can't like disengage. If I can, I try and like sort of. If I look like I'm going to move back, does he look like he's going to take a swing? Can I
Hasn't looked
tell
at
that?
you even slightly yet?
Okay. In that case, I'm going to risk it and take a step back. Nothing.
attack you.
Okay, that's. I'm
It
going to
does
sit
look
here.
back at you at this point.
Okay,
sort of
I'm
slow.
gonna do that. If he does look back, what is it? I don't mean you any trouble. We were here for him.
Just there's a long moment, hinting like you can see Tobias bleeding out, and you're like, I really want him to reply, and the wraith just like nods, and sort
Okay.
of looks past a lot of you and at the ones that are running away. And actually, at that point, because they're only the ones running away, if you're going to immediately like go to Tobias and feed him a health potion,
I'm
we
gonna
can
do
actually
that.
kind of cut combat unless you start attacking the ghost, which I imagine you don't. Because they just start like chasing down the fleeing members, and they can go through walls, so they
They're not
they
getting
win.
away.
Actually, the one that's like this one with the sword actually doesn't go through walls. He just sort of slowly, kind of like a typical horror villain, is moving very slowly yet catches up, and slowly just like walks through. And probably while you're feeding him the health potion, and go ahead and do the healing now. You just hear like this, like a slash and just screams and. the
You want to
pouring
roll
of
because I
blood.
don't know how much. Don't know what potion you have. I'd feed you the first potion I found.
You only you're only getting basic health potions. Where do you think you're going?
I still don't know health potions. Like I have
2d4
yet to
plus
play
2.
a character that ends up with health potions. Because I play a paladin on the other one, and this guy Virik just doesn't take potions.
So yeah, you bring him back. The ghosts just sort of continue going through the halls, attacking the survivors, while you sort of like bring Tobias back up. After a few moments, it goes like completely quiet, aside from that sort of chime noise in the air, and then that goes quiet as well. The air is incredibly still.
I'm gonna pick up my sword again. Okay. He's unconscious, not dead. We can decide what to do with him in a second. We should get out of here and respect them, because I feel like this is all a thing.
The problem is going to be if they persist after killing these people.
Yes, if they do, then we can come back for this. But I think they were here because of him. When I said that I was here for him, he seemed to understand and be okay with us.
And I'm gonna heal you both for 7.
Hey, thank you.
Yay!
I'm on
Healing
8.
hands. Awesome. So what are you
Alright.
gonna do?
Let's tie this guy up and then just fire him and carry him out of these catacombs.
Yep. When you do, there's no sign of the ghosts, but these, the escaped people, and there are a couple more that you like actually semi-stealthed by, even though you weren't very good. They're on the ground, like all the life has been sucked out of them, and on top of that, like their necks have been cut, and there's just like huge sprays of blood. It's incredibly gruesome.
Okay, let's keep going.
Where do we want to ask this guy questions?
Oh, I sure. We don't have to go far. We can just take him outside and ask him questions.
Just like,
I don't expect he's going. He may not last through the questions though.
Well, we also need to be careful because we don't know if he can do magic or whatever. I don't know how that works, but if he's a Baruit type, we might. Need
I'm gonna pull out my sword and then I'll hold this to his throat. Then I'm fast.
to...
and you bring him out. Aeonor's strong enough to carry him with no problem. go like a little bit away from the burial mounds, maybe like under a couple of trees, and just sort of put him down unceremoniously and want to question him?
Yeah.
Are you going to do the same trick and like heal him a little bit and wake him up? Or do you have any...
I have exactly 1 point of lay on hands left.
It's almost like you thought it through. You wake him up, and he's, unlike the other guy, like woke up with a start. He just sort of like slowly sits up a little more as much as he can, and his eyes just look at you lot with just a seething fury. His eyes they don't hold the wisdom behind a lot of elven eyes, or even Barut's kind of just like Virik's kind of just like innocence or anything. They are the eyes of like a madman right now, just staring at the lot of you.
I'm behind him, holding the.
He doesn't move to do anything. I mean, he's tied up. What do you say? He doesn't say anything.
Well,
I don't have any questions for him. Varric?
What do you want with me, you children?
Children, huh? Well, your little plans have gone awry. Turns out on multiple fronts.
And what? You sent the spirits to haunt me and doom me?
No, I imagine the spirits have more than enough reason to hate you on their own.
He kind of like thinks and ruminates, but shakes his head and is like, no.
I mean, what we would want ideally is that you stop poisoning the people of this town.
Yeah, where is your supply? Saying his ear, because I'm behind him.
That's the funny thing. Ain't anymore, not anymore. Trying to work to build it back up. We're in the last few drops.
Do you have any antidote for this?
Why would I want an antidote for what keeps my people mine? You really are a stupid sack of shit, aren't you?
I mean, for the people who are already properly working for you, I imagine it's got a detrimental effect. I've seen what happens when they drink it. I'm sure you kept at least a little bit of something.
I kept the people close who were smart enough to keep things in moderation or not even get addicted at all. I'm a smart man. You might not be able to understand that. You might not be able to comprehend that.
I just pull out my greatsword.
Yeah.
He continues.
He actually gets quiet. Virik, because you're sort of behind him, you actually see that elven spirit that's kind of like almost like bathed in red light, like from coming from within it. Is actually you didn't see it when you walked through the catacombs. Maybe it had gone, but it kind of like walks up behind like Aelnor.
I'm gonna say you've got a little friend, and I'm gonna get out of the way.
Do you make any effort to like stop it?
I'm not going to, no.
It lurches forward with great speed, turns, twists, and like stabs him up against the tree you lean him up against, and like up and drags it up, and the sword goes through the tree because it's half spectral and sort of like the King of Spears sort of chokes for a few moments and struggles, and as you do, the spirit says, "That was for Aelody," and then cuts his head off, and then just gone. Like a cloud. And you hear that noise again. On the air.
Can I tell at all what direction it's coming from, or is it just a sort of...
It's kind of like coming from everywhere at once, but it kind of sounds like it's being carried on the wind. So you know what, you can try and make a perception check, because it is being carried on the wind. Why not, right?
Okay.
It's hard to tell. It kind of sounds like it's coming from everywhere.
Yep. Okay. Well, looks like Aelody had plans of her own.
Well,
yeah. That.
Rest now with her
Yeah.
vengeance wrought, and the King of Spears taken to the afterlife.
I hope so.
Okay. I'm gonna check the body for anything and everything he's got on him.
The Kopesh is
Oh,
very
yeah, that's
interesting
right.
when you get a good look at it under the sun, because under a dancing light, because it's nighttime.
Yeah.
I forgot it was nighttime. It appears like most of the weapon is made of a bone of some kind, and a Kopesh, of course, is the sort of Egyptian sort of axe blade type thing. This counts as a longsword, but the actual like blade of it is like very carefully inlaid silver.
Yeah, we will be taking that, I think.
And on
Yeah.
his person is several separate pockets and coin purses that altogether have 300 gold on them. Some of it's in platinum, some of it's from different different places, but it's all gold.
Do you want me to just put that in the party pool for now?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Well, we have a choice now. Do we drag him to the guard? I think if there are any on his payroll, they see him, they're probably going to not be on his payroll anymore and do their jobs, I imagine.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're going to drag
Start
the
dragging
body.
him back. When you actually get like within the view of the lanterns and the sort of fiery sconces of the gate, immediately like the guards come up with like their weapons drawn. It's like, what are you doing? Who is this man?
I'm gonna actually hold out my my Punisher writ.
Ah! When you do that, and they like look and like they turn and of course in a little bit of Elvish, it's like, this man's cleared to be a bounty hunter. And they look back and it's like, who is this man? What is this bounty?
This is the King of Spears.
One of them looks a little shaken, and the one that's actually talking to you doesn't have any recollection at all. It's, I mean, at a glance,
Oh, I mean, your friend seems to know who he is. He has been managing a lot of crime in your city. Specifically those who have been under the influence of this. I'm going to pull out the vial of the stuff that we have. The wine.
If you let him, would you let him take it?
Yes,
I
I
he
would.
would take it and sort of like look at it and like look at it under the lantern light and sort of say, "That's so. This man has been is a criminal underlord affecting the people of this city." And you put.
You'll find you'll find a lot of the people in. I can't remember the name of the area. What was the?
That's what I was calling it.
Oh yeah, in that area, addicted to this substance, and that's how he was controlling them. You might want to look into a way to lessen those effects, because there's going to be a lot of that. You'll also probably realize that a lot of people died recently in that area.
And you're saying
We
this is all
believe-
connected.
Yes, we believe those were people working for him, as there seem to have been other forces at play also trying to get revenge.
This guard like processes this all. There's a minute or so of like elvish thinking, and he gives a solid nod. Well, actually, will offer a handshake to you, Virik.
I will take the handshake.
And Azraven's like, "You've done a good service. Allow us to take the body, and I will make sure that true justice is done, and perhaps be able to find a cure for those who are addicted by this substance."
I'll warn you that you may find a few guards that may be suffering from the withdrawals. Just of note.
Yeah, you kind of look at the other guard who is like
Yeah, who's the
uncomfortably
one
shaking his
friend
leg.
from you.
Yeah. And he nods, and he will like quickly call over a horse from the stables and like throw the King of Spears quite gracefully like onto the back of the horse, and will continue going.
When he
on.
does that, I just like chuck the head over to him.
Yeah, because of course it's decapitated.
Yeah.
Yep, and he sort of heads off to, do as he said. He's basically, to do the like legal side, dealing with all of that.
Yeah.
You've done the hard work. He does now just do the paperwork.
We're
What-
brave-faced, not bureaucrats.
Yeah, once we're past that, I'm just going to say, this thing does come in handy.
That is true.
Shall we go get some sleep? Actually, the library would be shut and locked up, wouldn't it?
I mean, they haven't really been doing proper operations, considering the whole thing is haunted. So,
W-
If you want to
Would
go
I
step
be able
by,
to-
you totally can.
Yeah, I think I do want to go in to the library.
It's
and
on the
go
way
see-
back, so
Yeah,
If you-
I will go to the library. If there's anyone around, I will ask if I can go in.
It's-
if
it's-
not, I
it's-
will go in.
yeah, there'd be one of the scholars there who can like unlock the door for you because like, you've been coming and going this whole time.
Yeah.
And when you go in, it's quiet. It's very quiet in there. Yeah, there's no disturbance anymore. There's no, it's appears to be that she's gone.
Okay. I will still go upstairs and probably still say, it's done, Liddy. I hope you rested well. And I'm going to go back and leave.
Cool. So now you can go back to the tavern and you can properly sleep. Is there anything you want to sort of talk about before you, lay your weary heads down?
Baruch's not going to believe any of this. Like, what was that thing?
It's a good question. And I'm sure he will believe at least the parts of it we tell him.
Oh, yeah. Just remembering the night before. Oh, yeah.
And I'm
Well.
gonna set alarms all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we have a good night's sleep for once. Probably a sleep in.
And why don't we take a quick little break before, everything continues? See you in a couple of minutes.